Hi, this is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh my gracious, I want to talk to you about Murphy's Law. It was in effect yesterday, honey. You hear me? Who yesterday I had who Monica said it's just one of them days. Really, it was one of them days yesterday. I'm like, what in the world, right? Heading to work, right? And Sugar got to work on, staying off that what's that accelerator? Stay off that gas, right? I'm kind of speeding. And I see blue lights, right? In my rear view mirror, I watch these blue lights. I said, oh, they're going to get somebody, right? Because they're way over there on the third lane, right? In the left. I'm in the right lane, right? And they flying all on that last lane until they got to, close. And then they got right behind me. I said, ooh, they coming for Sugar? Lord. I said, oh, Lord, not today. So I take him about a quarter of a mile. I'm driving slow. I'm letting him know I see him, and you're gonna have to just follow me because I ain't got nowhere to turn off yet, so I had to turn off on the side road. And you know, here I am. So he asked for my license and everything, and what could I say to him? I can't get no attitude because I knew I was speeding, right? I mean, own up to a girl riding all fast. Okay. Anyway, he comes back to the car and he tells me, he said, I'm only going to give you a warning. I said, bless your heart. Huh. Senior moment. I said, thank you. So anyway, he said, slow down because you was riding fast in a school zone. I said, will do. Heading on to work. One of my boards had called, want me to run an errand. I had to do something. Anyway, coming back, my low tire pressure showed up on my car. So I said, oh my goodness. So and it started moving fast, right? So it was decreasing, which let me know that it was inflating fast, which means I must have picked up a nail or something, right? So I said, okay. I'm about a mile and a half from work. So I stopped to get some air in my tire so I can make it at least to work, right? So I put some air in my tire and try to head to work quickly before all the air was out my tire. I get to work, I'm good. I'm calling my roadside assistance, right? Get excited about that. They can come and change my tire. They tells me, Murphy, they says, hey, you have exceeded your limit for the year. I said, for the year? That's what you mean I have exceeded. They said, Joe, you've already had 3 calls this year. I said, 3 calls? I pay you every month. I'll get 3. I said, listen to these folks, right? I said, I've had a subscription to a job for years. And I've never heard this message before you're giving me today, which means I've never exceeded before. And so, but I've been paying you every month for over 4 years, for 4 years. And now you're telling me that I can't get service because I've exceeded. Well, what about times I didn't? I said, okay, I'll tell you how we're going to solve that today. Counsel me. She says, and I said, no, just counsel me. She said, and what's the reason? I said, bad customer service, honey. This is bad customer service. You got a customer who's been with you for years and been paying you every month and never exceeded. And you talk one time that you're going to tell me because I said, no, counsel me, honey. Ain't no biggie. Just counsel me. So she counseled me, right? So now, I got to figure out who's going to change my tire. Now, I think somewhere I might need to go. I might need to get back on the market because this ain't real. I said, who can I call? Because I ain't from the area. I just moved here probably 2 years ago. So I don't know people, So I'm like, man, I'm here and I don't know nobody who can come and change my tire. So I got to call somebody to pay to come, right? They were talking about they're going to charge me like $99 to come and change a tire, honey. I said, well, I gotta get it changed. So I got a donut back here, right? That you can put it on my car. Honey, my daughter called me. She saved the day. She said, Mama, I got somebody who's gonna come. Her roadside assistant's gonna help me. I said, okay. The guy comes, right? He's changing my tire and goes talking to me about he can fix my tire that has a big blade in it, right? He said, I can fix it for you for $50. $50 to plug my tire. Now he talking, now he don't know, but he's talking to a woman who knows something about some cars, right? You know, so let me go ahead and check him quickly. I said, you talking about you gonna charge me $50 to plug a tire. And people do it every day at the tire shop for $10, $15. You want to charge me $50 to plug a tire? 50? And I can buy one for $50? Boy, bye. So, you know, dismiss. You know, we done with him. So then, you know, I guess the donut put on there, right? So when I get off of work, I said, let me go ahead and buy me another tire to put on my car. I'm riding down the road. I'm hearing this noise. Look at this. I said, what's all this daggone noise? I said, this is a loud donut, right? I never heard a donut make this loud noise before. And then there's a man that was coming out of the parking lot looking at my tire. I said, what he looking at my tire for? I said, I guess he never seen a donut on an Acura before. I said, I know. Anyway, I pulls over because it's making a lot of noise. I pulled over behind the donut flat. I'm saying this guy put on a flat donut. He knew it was flat when he pulled off and he never told me. See what I'm saying? Customer service. And he gonna charge me $50. Anyway, now I'm in another dilemma. Murphy's Law, honey. I called my daughter. I said, look, this is what's going on. I said, I gotta try to find somebody. She said, Mama, I'll be there to pick you up. I said, good gracious, I'm trouble for her today. Anyway, she come to get me. I goes to the tire shop trying to give, you know, my people some help. Look, I need a tire. They're going to charge me $50 for a tire. I said, okay, no problem, right? So I said, look, how much would you charge me to put the tire on my car, which is probably about 5 miles down the road, right? How much you going to charge me to, you know, to follow me to put the tire on? He said, $50. I said, who? $50. I'm buying a tire from you for $50. You going to charge me another $50 to put the tire on? Something all over my face making me look like I'm about halfway crazy. Somebody trying to take everybody want a $50 tip. Where'd that come from, right? I said, look, I'll tell you what you do. I said, I'm not paying you no $50. I said, I ain't paying you $50. Just go ahead and put that tire on my rim and I'll find somebody to put my tire on. I said, but honey, I said, ain't no way in the world you're gonna get $50 from me to put a tire on, right? On the market. Anyway, I'm getting hot about a minute. It's hot. I'm hungry. I hadn't ate that morning. I only had like a smoothie, you know, and it had been wore off, right? I had called a DoorDash to bring me something to eat and wondered why they hadn't came. Looked at my DoorDash and realized I never pushed checkout. I saw it was one of them days, honey. I'm hungry. And the girl, when she get hungry, she about ill. And these people trying to get my money. Finally, he said, I'll do it for $20. By this time, I'm aggravated. And I said, come on, let's do it. Then he wants to ride with us. I should be charging him to get inside my daughter's car smelling like oil or whatever it was. I said, anyway, then he gonna try to talk to my daughter. Talk about, yeah, y'all look just alike. Then he talking about, yeah, I'm trying to talk to your daughter. I said, anyway, good luck for you, honey. He changed my tire. We take him back to the place. I'm finally riding, you know, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm tired, aggravated, and hungry. Goes home to eat and slaps that daggone bed, right? Goes to sleep. I said, I'm getting a nap in because but that was a rough day. But now I said all that to say you some days you have one of those days, right? You have one of those days that seem like nothing seems to go right. Everything's kind of hitting you, right? And seem like once you jump one hurdle, somebody has put another hurdle in front of you, you know, and you've been hit left and right, right? And what it does, you know, it starts to aggravate you, frustrate you, right? And then what it does, it causes, you know, that stress level to reach up in a higher place, which causes you to be an easy target because you're frustrated. So you become an easy target, you know, for a whole lot of other nonsense. They come in your way, baby, because they know you're already on, you know, your fuel is low, you know, and I'm talking about your natural fuel. I'm talking about your spiritual fuel is low. And every predator can sense that you're on a low fuse, right? And that's when the attack comes. It attacks your body. It attacks your mind. It attacks your money. Whatever it is, attacks come because your fuel is low. And you can't ward off things. You can't stop things. You can't combat things when you're weak. So when it hits you, sometimes you gotta, I said decompress. I had to fall back and get myself together. And I slaps that daggone nap now. When I wake up, round two, let's go. So that's what happens for me. That's how I have to regenerate myself, get myself back where I know I need to be, because I know attacks are coming. You're going to be attacked by people, places, or things. And when they attack your places, right, whether they're bills, those crazy calls, sometimes your social media, they're coming, their attacks are coming. But if you're already frustrated and at a low fuel, you won't combat well. And you will take an L because you're not in the right state of mind, heart, body, or spirit to be able to fight this at your normal state. And so note this, you will have those days. I think Monica said just one of them days. You're going to have just one of them days, and we're not supposed to take it personal, right? Don't take it personal. It's kind of hard not to when you've been hit so hard by every means. I mean, you've been hit. They're trying to attack you here. They're attacking you there, right? And you got to stay, you got to stay level-headed. You got to stay with your mindset, right? So get yourself in a place to realize that you're under attack. Now you got to govern yourself and protect your well-being so that you can be able to, if you cannot fight, you can retreat, but you can retreat still with a W because you know how to fall back. Sometimes falling back, that says a good run is better than a bad stand. You know what I mean? A good run is better than a bad stand. Sometimes you got to fall back because you're not in the right frame of mind, in the right position to be able to fight this and win. And it's okay. You can't, sometimes you're not going to be at your greatest place. You're not going to be on the greatest high. You're not going to be at a level full. Sometimes you're going to be half full. Sometimes you're going to be at a quarter tank. And sometimes your light is blinking. It's telling you, hey, you better get some help. Better get some help. Better get some help. Right? And that's when you need to stand back so you can get some help. And your help may not be a person. It just may be, you got to inhale, take in, right? Do your breathing, motions, calm yourself. Get yourself in the right state of mind so you can see this thing in another angle, in another place, right? And then you can be able to, not so much attack it, but you can be able to deal with it, handle it in a better place. I wanted this to go this way and it didn't. And then that hit me, and then that hit me. And it's purpose to do that now. From time to time, it is purpose to do that, right? Seeing like a tsunami just hit you, right? But now, what you going to do now? How you going to counteract it? Because you got to. You cannot allow that hit to keep you down. You cannot allow what just happened to cause you to miss out on what's getting ready to happen. And something good is going to happen, honey. Let me tell you something. Every time you get hit, and especially when it hit you, boom, 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 right after another, trust me, something good is coming. And this is a test to see if you're ready for what's going to happen. Now, you can give up now, or you can wait on what's getting ready to happen. Choose to wait on what's about to happen because it's going to happen just for you. So this right here, that battle test that you just went through, yeah, you got to go. When you go into a battle, expect to take some hits. Expect to take some hits, honey. So you got some hits coming your way, and it's hurting, and it's. I'm telling you, it's doing its job. It's damaging you. You feel the effect of those hits, but you got to know there's something stronger in you, more powerful than you, bigger than you, that can combat this thing and take it by force and get you in the right place you need to be blessed, because a blessing is coming. Something awesome is about to happen just for you. You got to believe it. In the midst of the pain, in the midst of the hurt, the doubt, the crying, the sickness or disease, the loss, Whatever it is that you're combating right now, I want you to know that in the midst of that, something good is about to happen. You got to believe it. Trust it. Trust yourself. Trust your being. Trust your God. And then move accordingly. Because it's what happened. All right? You be blessed. Have a powerful day. Let your light forever shine. And know, if it happens to Jenny, oh yeah, honey, it can happen to you, honey. Ain't nobody special. Nobody's exempt from bad things happening. We all get hit from time to time. But trust the process. Something great will happen for you. Okay? Be awesome today. I love you. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Jenny, oh yeah, nuggets and things.